Men may often, when they're very young, say, I want to be prime minister, or I want to do this or that, because they see people like themselves in those roles. For women, that isn't such a natural thing, but I think it's really important to follow your interests and not be afraid to try something new and not let somebody say, well, people like you don't get to do that job. I'm not sorry I did it, because the more women do these things, the more our non-prototypical people take on these roles, the more you reprogram people's expectations, and sometimes succeed and sometimes don't. But the more women that are there, the more they create a normality about a female presence in leadership. I was named Minister of Justice and Attorney General. That was a huge promotion, and it was very exciting. I was the first woman to be Minister of Justice and Attorney General. What are the issues where the justice system is not responding to the needs of women? And it was interesting because some of the judges that attended some of the meetings said after, before, we thought we were pretty liberal on these issues, and we realized we didn't know anything. And it was a very excellent example of how who is asking the questions makes a big difference on what the conversation is going to be and what the answers are going to be. People now recognize that it was actually a pretty big deal to be elected the leader of a governing party in this country as a woman. People say to me, how does a woman get to be prime minister? I said, well, you have to be elected leader of a party that can form a government. Many of my colleagues wanted to run and they didn't have support. But I had, in the course of my 4 years as a minister, built a lot of support and trust on the part of party members. And to my great amazement, they rallied around and wanted me to be their leader. And that was a kind of a remarkable thing. I remember one of my supporters that night with sort of tears running down his cheeks and saying, this is for my daughter. And I think that it really was quite a wonderful thing to be the vehicle of that change, of that new possibility. When we support the advancement of women, we don't do it to be polite or to be politically correct. We do it because it matters for the quality of our society. If we don't allow them to participate, we are impoverished, not only in terms of our economy and our science and our learning and all of these kinds of things, that we're impoverished in terms of our social justice and the humanity of our societies. So when young women aspire, I say, yes, go for it. You can and you must.